It's funny how we often take our bodies for granted. We wake up, we go about our day, and we rarely stop to think about the intricate systems working behind the scenes to keep us functioning. But what happens when something goes awry? What if I told you that the tingling in your toes, those little cracks at the corners of your mouth, or even that annoying eye twitch might be more than just random inconveniences? They could be signs that your body is trying to tell you something important, something about the nutrients it needs to thrive. Let's start with that tingling sensation in your toes. It's known as peripheral neuropathy, and it can be a real nuisance. But did you know that a deficiency in vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, could be the culprit? Yes! This vitamin is crucial for nerve function, and you can find it in delicious sources like pork, liver, and even sunflower seeds. So the next time you feel that tingling, maybe it's a sign to whip up a hearty pork dish or snack on some seeds. Now, let's talk about those cracks in the corners of your mouth. They can be pretty unsightly, right? Well, they might indicate a vitamin B2 deficiency. This vitamin, riboflavin, plays a vital role in maintaining healthy skin and mucous membranes. You can easily boost your intake by enjoying some liver or red meat. Who knew that a juicy steak could help keep those corners smooth and crack-free? And how about thinning hair? It's something that can strike fear into the hearts of many. If you find yourself losing more strands than usual, it could be a biotin deficiency at play. Biotin is essential for keratin production, the protein that gives your hair its strength and structure. To combat this, consider adding foods rich in biotin, like eggs and nuts, to your diet. Your hair might just thank you for it. Now, let's shift gears to something that might surprise you: premature graying hair. If you're noticing those silver strands popping up earlier than expected, it could be linked to a lack of vitamin B9 or folate. This vitamin is crucial for DNA repair and melanin production, the pigment responsible for your hair color. So, if you want to keep your locks looking youthful, loading up on leafy greens and legumes is a smart move. Speaking of mouth issues, let's not overlook those pesky mouth ulcers. They can be painful and annoying, and they might signal a vitamin B12 deficiency. This vitamin is vital for nerve health and red blood cell formation. To boost your B12 levels, indulge in some red meat, liver, or even clams. Your mouth will thank you. Now, if you've been experiencing deep pelvic bone pain, it could be a sign of vitamin D deficiency. This vitamin is essential for bone health, and if you're not getting enough sunlight or dietary sources, it might be time to reevaluate your intake. Consider incorporating fatty fish or fortified foods into your meals. Women, let's talk about heavy menstrual bleeding and cramping. If you're experiencing this, it could be linked to high estrogen levels or a vitamin K1 deficiency. Dark leafy greens and liver are fantastic sources of vitamin K1, which plays a crucial role in blood clotting. And if cramping is your issue, it might be due to a magnesium deficiency, which can lead to calcium buildup. Again, dark leafy greens and pumpkin seeds can help you out here. Who knew greens could be so powerful? And then there's heart pounding, an unsettling feeling that can leave you anxious. If your heart feels like it's racing, it might be due to a potassium deficiency. You need about 4,700 milligrams of potassium daily, and you can find it in bananas, oranges, and sweet potatoes. So, if you're feeling that flutter, maybe it's time to reach for a banana. Let's not forget about chronic cough, which can be a real nuisance. If you're dealing with this, it could be linked to a calcium deficiency. Calcium lactate is a great supplement to consider, but you can also find calcium in dairy products and leafy greens. And what about those ice cravings? If you find yourself longing for ice, it could be a sign of iron deficiency. Red meat and liver are excellent sources of iron, so before reaching for supplements, consider adding more of these foods to your diet. Low libido can be a sensitive topic, but it's important to address. A zinc deficiency could be the reason behind it. Shellfish, especially oysters, are packed with zinc, so if you're looking to spice things up, consider adding some seafood to your plate. Now, let's talk about fibrocystic breasts. If you're experiencing this condition, it may be due to excess estrogen, which can result from low iodine levels. Sea kelp, seaweed, and shellfish are fantastic sources of iodine that can help balance those hormones. Dry, flaky skin can be a sign of omega-3 fatty acid deficiency. To combat this, consider incorporating high-quality cod liver oil or fish oil into your routine. Your skin will feel more hydrated and nourished. Muscle weakness could also be an indicator of a vitamin E deficiency. Tocotrienols, a form of vitamin E, may help strengthen your muscles. And finally, let's touch on fatty liver, which can be caused by choline deficiency. Egg yolk and liver are great sources of choline that can help support liver health. So, the next time you experience any of these symptoms, remember that your body might be trying to communicate its needs. By nourishing it with the right vitamins and minerals, you can support your health and well-being. It's all about listening to what your body is telling you and making those small changes that can lead to big improvements. After all, you only get one body. Let's treat it right.